So if you only had a spot for 3 things a week, what would you put in your to-do list? Everything else is most likely extra. Now, typically we write down things that we don't want to forget to do. Maybe make a craft or declutter a certain area, make a phone call, make an appointment. But sometimes we have so many things we want to do that list just keeps growing and growing, and it seems nearly impossible to complete. And then it's just like a negative, guilty feeling. It's nagging at you. It's never getting done. I don't think that's too productive. So here's my first tip to you. Write down everything that you feel like you need to do. If you already have a to-do list, you're done. But if you haven't written it down, I think it's healthy to write it. There's something about the mind-body connection. When you write things, you tend to remember them. So write it all down, and now throw that to-do list away. Honestly, this is what I do sometimes. I will write everything down. I'll either lose that to-do list or throw it away, sleep on it, let hours pass, and then rewrite it. And guess what? You're going to rewrite things that you remember, and that's typically the most important. You're not going to remember all those weird little itty-bitty things that you thought you wanted to do. They may come up during the week. You might remember them later. Great, fine. But if you forgot about them, they weren't that important. So on my to-do list, I have things like make the felt board pieces for my daughter's Valentine's board. And Valentine's Day is coming sooner and sooner, and I only have 1 piece done. It's not that important. We have plenty of things to do. It's just something fun and something decorative. On the other hand, make my youngest daughter's immunizations appointment. That is something important. That's something I don't want to forget, and I've got to make that call. I've been toying around with this, and it's just a really simple change, but it's truly helped me. And instead of making a daily to-do list, I keep a weekly to-do list. So my to-do list starts on typically Monday, and it goes through Sunday. And I'll write down things that I want to get done within that week. Having a weekly to-do list has been helpful for me to be a little more spontaneous, a little less rigid in my schedule, just to enjoy life, but to still get things done. So it's kind of hard to predict what days, with my 2 kids, like what specific days I'll be able to get something done. But if I know it has to be done within that week, I can fit it in wherever it feels appropriate. Typically, I can get it done earlier in the week, and then I can enjoy the rest of the week. That's what I'll strive for. But if not, I have the full 7 days to try and get it done. So again, write it down, throw it out, sleep on it, and rewrite it. You'll come up with just the most important things. The other stuff you wanted to do were probably just little hobbies, things to do if you had extra time, and those should be fun. Those shouldn't be things that you write down and feel like they're assignments or they're homework. Then do it. Do was my word of last year, 2015, and it really became a habit for me. The sooner you do things, the better you'll feel. Don't wait to do things. Do it right away. So if you remember to do something and it's a priority, it's something like make a doctor's appointment, do it right now. Do it. So I hope you consider doing this if you feel like your to-do list has been nagging you and you haven't been able to get everything done. Perhaps you're not meant to get everything done. Perhaps those things don't need to be done anyway. So that's just food for that. I hope it helps you feel more productive, and I'll see you in my next video.